First and foremost, I'd like to say, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Mashanah Kabbalah Nawaza Quanyam Cha'al, Shalawam Wakasala Abakar Akim, Yahweh Shemawashai, Rakathum, and Kwam Yasha'Allah. Double honest. I like to, I'm coming out here to prophesy the downfall of America, this wicked and destructive kingdom, right? And gather the elect out of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, which consists of the children of Israel. Those are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, according to the King James Bible, right? And I'm gonna get in today's lesson, right? I'm gonna start off with Jeremiah, and my camera acting kind of funny, so you know I gotta deal with it. But yesterday we came out, me and the other brother, YAHAWAH, me and him came out yesterday, and the camera was acting funny. So I decided to come out here today on so-called Sunday, right, to teach, right? And the brother couldn't make it out with me today, but we came out yesterday. Today, Sunday, I want to say it's July 30th, right? And like I was saying from the beginning, I'm out here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked and destructive, abominable kingdom, which is known as Babylon the Great, which is known as Sodom and Gomorrah, which is known as Egypt. When you read in the Bible, those are the names, and those are the empires that America is known as in the Bible. Better known as Babylon the Great when you read Revelation 17th chapter, right? And I'm gonna start off with Jeremiah 17th chapter, I mean the 11th chapter, and around 7th verse. This Jeremiah 11:7. For I honestly protested unto your fathers in the day that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt unto this day, rising early and protesting, saying, obey my voice. Verse 8, Jeremiah 11:8. Yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ears, but walked every one in their imagination of their evil heart. Therefore will I bring upon them all the words of this covenant which I commanded them to do, but they did them not. I'll break that down. This Jeremiah 11:7. For I honestly protested unto your fathers. Anytime the Heavenly Father was getting ready to send judgment on the earth, he always sent out his prophets. When you read about the prophets were Israelites. When you read Amos 2:11, it plainly tells you that the prophets are the children of Israel, okay? And the Heavenly Father always sent his men out before he destroyed and delivered Israel out of captivity. When you go all the way back to Egypt, when you go all the way to the Babylonian Empire, when you go all the way to the Persian Empire, and when you go all the way to the Greek Empire, when you go all the way to the Roman Empire, the Heavenly Father always sent his prophets out before he destroyed the place. And to prove who the real prophets are, I'm gonna go to Amos, right? Because and the prophet is not somebody that levitates or do so-called magic tricks. A prophet is a spokesman of the Heavenly Father and his Son, which uses his word to tell you what's for to come. And I'm out here prophesying, and prophesy means to say before. So I'm using this Bible and showing you, according to the word, what the future is for the nation of Israel, which is the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the future for these other nations that's sitting up on these, that's walking up on this earth. The real nationality of the so-called white people, they're not Caucasians, they're not Europeans. When you read in the Bible, it's 18 nations on this earth. Their biblical nationality is Edom. They descend from Edomites, okay? They biblical nationality is from Esau, and they are descendants of Esau and their nationality is Edomites. When you read in Genesis, the 25th chapter, it tells you about Jacob and Esau. It said Esau came out hairy and red all over. The pigment of the so-called white people, they're not white, they're red. My shirt is white, they're red. When you smack them across the head, when you make them mad, okay, when they get frustrated, they turn red. And they got some of these so-called white people that drive around here on the back of their trucks, they got the term redneck. So they let you know who they are according to the Bible. You got to understand, right? When you read this Bible, this covenant is not given to everybody, okay? It's given to the children of Israel, which are the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? And like I said, I'm going to Amos to show you who the true prophets are. That the Lord will raise up. It ain't no other nation but Israel, okay? These scatterbrains down here don't know what the hell's going on. And hell is in the Bible, so I can say that. Bird brain. This Amos 2:11. I will raise up your sons for prophets, and your young men for Nazarites. It is not even thus, O ye children of Israel, saith the Lord. So the prophets are the children of Israel, no other nation. Okay, Edomites cannot be prophets of the Heavenly Father and His Son. That's blasphemy. Okay, this Jeremiah 11:7. For I honestly protested unto your father, and the word protest means to testify. So what we're testifying is the covenant of the Heavenly Father and His Son, which was given to the nation of Israel, right? And it says, this is Jeremiah 11:7. For I honestly protested unto your fathers in the day that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt. Okay? When you go into ancient Egypt, that's what Israel was. That was in bondage. Okay? And the Heavenly Father brought them up out of Egypt. They came up out of Egypt around 1500 BC. Okay? The Israelites, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, who you know them as today. Even unto this day, rising up early and protesting, saying, obey my voice. So to come out here and testify, that's what we're doing in the spirit of the Heavenly Father and His Son, telling Israel to come back to the Heavenly Father and His Son and obey His voice. But our people are so scatterbrained and so bugged out and been in this captivity so long, they do not want to listen to the words of the Bible, man. They do not want to listen to the King James Bible, okay? They do not want to listen to it, okay? This Jeremiah 11:8. Yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ears, but walked every one in their imagination of their evil heart. Therefore, and they were stubborn. When you look up the word imagination, it's stubborn. Okay? Israel is stubborn. Okay? This Jeremiah 11:8. For yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ear, but walked every one in their imagination of their evil heart. When you look up that word heart, it's a Hebrew word, lob, and it means your mind. So it's not talking about the heart that's in your chest. It's talking about your mind. When you look up that word heart, it's a Hebrew word lob, meaning mind. Okay? It says, therefore will I bring upon them all the words of this covenant which I commanded them to do, but they did them not. So the curses was going to come upon Israel. The curses was going to come upon Israel, and they were going to end up in captivity. And as I'm speaking today, right now in 2017, right, Israel is in captivity up under the Roman Empire, which are ruled by the Edomites. Okay, this is America is the extension of the Roman Empire, revised. Okay, that's what America is. And it's also known as Babylon. It's also known as Sodom and Gomorrah. It's also known as Egypt. When you look on the back of your dollar bill, you have a big fat pyramid, right? And where is that pyramid located? The pyramid is located in ancient Egypt. But why does the American dollar bill have a pyramid on the back of the dollar bill? And why is it a pyramid in Memphis, which was the capital in ancient Egypt, 2 hours away from Arkansas? Why is it a pyramid over there? Because America is known as Egypt, and the spiritual known as Egypt, and the Israelites are here in bondage, okay? It's also known as Egypt. And like I said, it's also known as Rome, okay? This Jeremiah 11 and 8. Yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ears, but walked every one in their imagination, their stubbornness, of their evil heart, meaning their mind. Therefore will I bring upon them all the words of this covenant which I command them to do, but they did them not. Verse 9, and the Lord said unto me, again, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitation of Jerusalem. So amongst the whole nation of Israel, it's a conspiracy, okay? That's the way the Heavenly Father and His Son is looking at 2/3. It's a conspiracy amongst 2/3 because the elect is waking up, okay? But the Heavenly Father is looking at 2/3 as it's a conspiracy. Meaning they join together with an unlawful alliance, not having faith in the Heavenly Father and His Son and the covenant, okay? It says, this is Jeremiah 11 and 9. And the Lord said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitation of Jerusalem. It's the people before it's a place, right? It says, verse 10, they are turned back to their iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words. And then just like the reason why I'm saying that is because in 2017, Israel is still acting the same way, okay? They still acting the same way. When the Heavenly Father brought them up out of Egypt, what did Israel do? They took the earrings of the sons and the daughters. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. This Exodus, see if I can find it. Y'all bear with me. There you go, right there. The water, y'all, about to know shot. This Exodus 32 and 2. And Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, of your sons, and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. All the people break off the golden earrings which were in the ears, and brought them unto Aaron. Verse 4, and he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool. After he had made it a molten calf, they said, these be the gods of Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. So that just shows you when that great deliverance and all those spectacular events that the Heavenly Father did for the children of Israel, here they are building an idol and saying that's what brought them up out of Egypt, man. And they got that same vibration on them today, man, thinking that the so-called white man is God and they worship him like an idol, man. You see? They got this up everywhere. And the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans think that this is God, man. The Heavenly Father and His Son never looked like this. This is blasphemy, man. Okay? That's the devil that the Bible speaks of. That guy named is Caesar Borgia, second son of Alexander the Pope, 6th of Rome, man. And that guy died trying to get his money back, man. He was stripped butt naked and put to death, man. And left in a ravine, man. Okay? That's how that guy died, man. He wasn't crucified for the nation of Israel. Okay? This Exodus 32 and 4, and his daddy died of malaria. Okay? This Exodus 32 and 4, and he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, These be the gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of